Ugh, who can remember that far back? Let's see. Oh God, the Saviors got absolutely wrecked in various specific ways I've written down here, but probably don't need to be recounted at the moment. We defeated Lady Mira, but she sacrificed the spirit to basically death ward herself. Then opened a tear in reality and teleported away. Slane cast Slipstream and followed her. Found himself in a chamber with Lord Selwyn and various other powerful enemy leaders. Selwyn says if he wants to live, he should leave without making hostile action. Slane decides not to call his bluff, and Shadow walks away back to us. Meanwhile, we exit the portal to find ourselves in a room in the ruins, find a planar portal to the dark part of the Feywild. Antony picked the lock for us, and we were free to leave. Andelias stuck the sword in the fountain, and the puzzle unlocked somewhere. A door opened in the north, the one no one could get in before. Inside is a Sylvan woman who says she assumes I'm the one that claimed the sword. She says she hopes Glacier serves me well. Says she's the Archfey Keone. Mira had howled the temple so she couldn't enter. Her husband, Ilnuvial, built the temple for her. The faithful that used to worship there, though, moved on. She can't enter the room that is Antony's lab. Says about 35 years ago, there was an older couple coming around, Antony's grandparents and also Dakir. Says Antony was there too, but was more scarred. They say they can give us an introduction to see the Vampire of the Mind. We ask for a rain check on that favor, to which they graciously agree. They offer to host us if we're in the dark part of the Feywild, leave the temple, and I'll pick back up the sword. We intend to start heading to check on the city. Also, if you were there, add 50 inspiration if you didn't last time.
Okay. I guess we'd probably stick around to help clear up mutants. Oh, we need to check on the saviors. Yeah, anyone have a... Is our best revival spell right now um Revivify? Do we have better than that?
The best I got is Revivify.
Well, it's been more than a minute and they're basically... No, hold up. Wasn't Was she? Oh, okay, good. The druid was just sort of like charmed, right? He wasn't actually. Right, right. Okay, so they've got themselves covered. Well, the city lord's wife is presently dead, so I can't imagine the city lord would have left it there. Oh, yeah, I kind of skipped over most of the uh she taps everyone. She avoids hitting Ashuna directly. Then at the end, walks up to her and says, "Come on, mother, let's break that spell on you," and teleports away via Dakir. So yeah, that's uh that's a whole thing. So Ashuna is Dakir's grandmother, I believe. Yes.
God damn it, that means she's my great grandmother.
Not only is this a dramatic reveal, but who's gonna teleport us places now?
We have Lord Kyburn.
Yeah, I guess when he comes back from vacation. After the time skip, question mark? There's a time skip? I don't know.
Anybody that looks like they need a quick first aid, I will provide. AKA the healer's kit. I am completely tapped out of spells. Actually, no, I do have a couple level 1s left. And one level 4 in case for Revivify, but... Anyways. You said that everybody over here needs a healer's kit? Okay. Remember, this is based on their hit die, so however hit die they have, they get that many HP back, plus the D6 plus 4. Can we just, unless we're expecting another battle, can we just hand wave it that I do it to everybody? All right. Taking extra special care on Adra and Renzea. One's my friend, the other one's an interest. Alrighty. That's what I'm doing. I don't know what you guys are doing. Actually, I'm going to ask whoever's in charge, who would that be? Freaking, where is he? Is there a triage tent somewhere where I can be more assistant? I don't like just standing here. All right, I'll make my way over there. I'll nod and I'll start making my way over there. Her damage is beyond my healing. I'm sorry. I mean, I do have. I look over. Who says that? The bread. Oh, another elf. God damn it. Well, he's not that bad then. We don't talk about the cure. Shut up.
He's only 25% more elf than you.
Anyways. Would that work? Oh, would that work without her head? Like, she got freaking messed up. And that costs a pretty penny. Which I think I do have, but it's a lot. Let's see, for
I would imagine the City Lord will reimburse.
Fair enough. But I just need to double check how much the actual component is. That way I can separate it. If I have a diamond that's too big, I basically can separate it. And you need a diamond at least worth 1,000 gold, which is not that bad. Then yeah, I'll hand him quickly my tool turns into a jeweler's kit, and I'll break my 5,000k diamond into 5 equal 1,000k parts. I'll hand one over. Well, there's probably other people. Oh, how many times can you cast that? You don't have like the ability to cast it again today or tomorrow? Well, you'll need it for the next day to bring back the people we actually need. Am I not wrong? I'll look over. Everyone that we deem necessary. I kind of look kind of sad because I know it's true. We can't waste diamonds on just like regular schmucks, but it still hurts. Does he look hurt? Then yeah, I'll cast the cure wounds on him reluctantly. Okay. Once again, I'll at least make them feel better, aka get them up to 30, which I think is pretty easy with my capabilities, but shit. Morning. Oh, right. I'm leaving. You guys got this, and I'll walk away. Zakarias. The boy. The lad. You're muted.
Oh, hell. Where are
Maybe
you?
maybe he forgot his name is Zakarias.
Sorry, I am trying to do something else right now, guys. I apologize. I am distracted.
Any other RPing stuff that can happen before?
No, I heard Jam talking about how somebody needs to prepare better with their spells. um, so no, I'm good on the RP side of things. I don't think there's anything I wanted to bring up specifically. It's been a while since we've done that. Let me look at my notes.
Oh no, Jillian just called for you.
Oh, then bye. I'm going to go see Jillian.
She's right next to you.
Hi. I don't think we lost. I don't know if we won. I don't know how to tell you this one, kid. Might want to go next to her and just see if she'll come back. Hope for the best. And then I'll just wait.
Do not recommend.
Oh shit.
Oh goodness, we could use the
I
help.
ready my weapon. I
Am
lower
I
my
still
weapon.
here, or did I leave? Would he have asked me to return with him, or do I just kind of go, "Hey, how's it going?" and keep walking? Okay,
I
then I
think
won't say
anyone
anything
who
else.
knows what you're about knows where you're going.
So, okay, then I'm not here. Mm-hmm. I'm assuming there's a lot of people that are hurt at the tower, correct? Right, then safe to say, all the uses of my healer's kits are gone. Because I would be going around doing that. And I'm assuming they also have healer's kits on hand, so I'll use whatever they have, but I'll use all my supply. Alrighty? As I kind of look at them, I'll weirdly and awkwardly ask them for a vial of their blood. Oh boy. The Anthony way. No, because Anthony will just say it straight first, and then once he realizes, he's like, "Oh right, I have to give context." Here I go. I'm an alchemist, and I am one of the only people probably in this realm who is acutely aware of what happened to your druids. And I'm wondering why you were immune to the effects. If there's something in your blood that's naturally there, I can create something that can at least work as some sort of antivirus or preventative booster. Yes. Right. And every druid that wasn't affected, I'll go ahead and collect a sample because I'll need to isolate. Give it to the weird man. Yeah. So yeah, as well as also, helping out whoever the lead person is. I'm basically there to follow their direction. I'll tell them my credentials. I'm a college dropout, here to help.
I was like, maybe he should just be the lead. Like, he's like, okay, so who's leading this? And then you're like, well, that's you, bud.
Can I just make like a blanket medicine check just to kind of see like organize this entire thing so I can try to save the best amount of people? Okay. I am going to guidance myself for all these. So here comes with a D4.
Perfect.
Yeah, the lowest was a 20, so yeah.
I'll lead the way with him.
I'll not. Are we heading to Andromachous's shrine, or bad news on top of bad news? Someone's going to have to drag Antony away from the injured, or he will not rest. On our end, things went fairly smoothly, but overall, not well.
It was a hard time hitting her for everybody else. I didn't have too bad a job, getting her down, and she ran, so I couldn't keep her in one place. But we came into a really fucked up situation too. So yeah, well, that's good until our sorcerer decided to blink out on us and follow him. We were kind of just stuck.
Oh, has he officially made it back? Okay, good. How long would it take him to shadow walk back to... He was shadow walking back to us. That's what he used to leave.
It has been a while.
I don't think he sent us... I don't know if he has a way to send us any indication of how he would have been doing.
That's good. Hmm. So it'll be a little while, but he'll arrive right where he intends to go. Which is maybe the temple? Where is he? Regardless, he'll catch up with us. Seems they had everything all planned out. Hmm. Seemed to manage to turn the city's defenses against themselves as well. All, as far as we know, all the druids in town turned into large, scaly, dragony creatures. Not sure if it's something specific to druids or spellcasters, but how long do we have to prepare? All right. I guess we pep out a little bit here and then take some time to rest. Mm. I don't know. It's got to be like not really surprising because he'd already said that he would likely be dying soon. But still, it feels like Victor Morvain has been alive for so long that he feels like the sort of person who just you don't expect him to ever not be there, you know? I feel like I've had quite enough of Destiny lately, but well,
I don't think so. Is that something he would have sort of kept slightly secret, or? Imagine.
Hey, Des,
That
you
would have
muted.
That would have been really funny.
That would have been fucking great. It's been like, God fucking
I
damn
think
it.
someone probably would have said something about halfway through the monologue. I think I've spelled Andromachotus's name like several different ways in my notes every time. Yeah, mine has a K, but it's fine. I'll know who I'm talking about. Okay.
What do you mean the proper time? Okay. That's fair. Just can't be leaving us in the dark on heavy things. Okay.
Even me?
I mean, I guess help clear up any enemies that are left. Otherwise, with enough, allowing enough time for us actually to get a rest, I will attempt to drag Antony away from the injured. I may need someone with more muscle to assist with that, but
I'll carry him if I have to.
As you arrive at Andelias, I go, Andelias, finally, you can make yourself useful. That person needs a IV stat. I need your dexterous
I
hands.
picked you up.
What are you doing?
I was told I needed to help move you.
yeah, we're going to have to go to Andromachotus. We'll need time to rest. You need time to rest.
You're right, but I can keep going.
If you don't stop, I will punch you until you are unconscious.
I'm not sure about the punching, but we do need you. We will need you for this fight. Someone's going to have to keep us alive.
Wait, are we leaving tomorrow?
Yeah.
I'm not joking.
I'll
They're
look
pretty
over
good intimidation.
to the druids that I've been working with this entire time. Have I learned any of their names?
Druidy the Druid?
Which one have I felt like is the most capable and or uh, one who can shoulder responsibility? All right, Greg, you're in charge until I get back. And I left myself be carried like a stuffed animal. What have I done? Right? At that point, I will use my apparatus to make another healer's kit. Seeing as we're leaving tomorrow. So I'll have 10 uses for the foreseeable future. All right, so what are we doing? Why are we going? Why do I have to be in danger again?
Yeah, we have to go help a big forest dragon. Zakir's trying to kill him.
Well, technically, he's trying to kill everybody, but
But
semantics.
him sooner.
Do we know how he's trying to kill him? The old-fashioned way, or is he trying to go through a different avenue?
I don't know. I suspect the old-fashioned way, though he does have Andromachous's heart. I don't know. Oh yes, it does prevent him from escaping. It sort of binds him to this plane, this area. I don't know. Yeah, that's basically what I meant by this plane. But yes. I don't know if this is a normal murder, or if they perhaps intend to use him in some capacity to further their plans, but or if he's just in the way of them. But we've got to try and stop him.
No, I get that. Just, all right. You know, never mind.
Hopefully, one of these days, you'll get to just open a little clinic and help people. But for now, all the problems in the world. But we need your help.
No, I understand. I get it. I just don't know what we're going to do. We're in no way prepared to fight the cure. The only thing we have going for us is the fact that he won't kill us. Just food for thought.
I don't know if I expect victory myself, but some fights must be fought even if you aren't necessarily going to win.
I just hope he doesn't bring Grandma with him.
Oh, did I explain? Oh, yeah, something weird I saw. Your grandma, uh, called. How have I forgotten her name? No, not again. Thank you. Ashuna Dane. I know her name. It leaves whenever I need it. Uh, yeah. Your grandmother called Ashuna her mom, and then they teleported away.
Blink, blink. Blink, blink.
Yes, that is the appropriate reaction. I don't know.
right.
How many of them were conscious to hear that, by the way? I should probably let the saviors know about that as well. If they...
She was the other one who had her memories blocked, right? Uh, yep, yep. I was hoping we would. Well, shit. And on that note, I need to grab something really quick. I'll be right back.
Troubles on troubles. Oh. I will give them a play-by-play of their own fight, I guess, and leave them with that little chestnut on top of things. I thought it might have been the sword. So, yeah, apparently Ashuna is Dakir's grandmother? Uh-huh.
I love you. Sorry about that.
So apparently this...
Anthony goes very internal for a bit.
That's fair.
Because I need to have a conversation with someone that's in my head.
Ah.
Uh, hey, Grandpa. You doing all right? And, hey, she's alive. It's very good. Yeah. Yeah. Should have gone to the... just Anthony, just head in his hands. We should have gone to the fucking vampire first. Not really hindsight, more like my party doesn't let me do what I want to do.
We didn't have like an in with her, so we would have been potentially wandering off to get murdered. But I don't hear any of this, so ignore me.
No, I know you're right. It just makes me feel better. I just need something to blame in order to make my life make sense. Did she look like she was going willingly with her? With your daughter? With my grandma?
Is that a question for me?
No. Wait, I wasn't there, right?
I'm the only one that saw any of this.
Yeah, okay. So yeah, I like quickly snapped to Andelias with like a really like swift neck crack. Just
Uh,
did Ashanura did Ashanura look like she was going willingly um with them?
I think she looked a little dazed, but yeah.
In my head, dazed. Okay, dazed is good.
Me? A lot of feelings going on. I shall relay this to Anthony.
All right, so doesn't seem like her memory came back at that moment. That's for Andelias to tell me.
I relay everything I saw to you in as much detail as I can.
I see. Okay. Um, what do you think, Grandpa? Good news, bad news? Uh, up in the air? Well, my only question is why? Like, why all this? Why make both of us forget our memories and not work with them? Like, what would the goal be? In all honesty, like, Andelias,
Hmm.
why would you take away someone's memory and possibly put them on the path to work against you?
Worst case scenario, and this may apply to you as well, to have someone on the inside of your opposition.
like there's that avenue of us being a spy there's no point. The Kier can already do that without any help from anything. There has to be another reason.
I do get a sense that there's something about their plan that's perhaps they're not being upfront about. Like perhaps their stated goals are not what their stated goals are, but I don't know. Yeah, that checks out. I feel like he wants a fair deal of slaughter above anything else. I think.
Am I, or is just, are we contingencies? Some people that he can have on the outside that he can pluck up whenever he needs them?
I have the sense that the plan was all along for them to reclaim Shunara at this point, but I don't know. Why have her separate to begin with?
To not have her by his side while he's working with people like Mira and Banryu.
Maybe.
And bring them into the fold at the opportune moment when he knows, like, I don't know. The question is, like, what use am I? I have no combat effectiveness in all this.
Well, no, but you have a great deal of technical medical knowledge.
I don't know.
I really don't know why
Something's
memory blocks.
No, something's tickling me in the back of my head, and here are the facts as I know them about my condition in particular. I don't know if this is the same for Ashinura, but this is true for me, at least as far as I can tell. The three people who put this block in my head are me, Dakir, and my goddess. I would know why Dakir would do it. It's probably for the same reason he did to Ashinura. Why I would do it to myself, DM, is there a way for Anthony to kind of like shift his mental state to a point of like, it's kind of like one of those things where he's like, all right, well, if I was working with Dakir, how would I go about it? Like, if Anthony was like, if instead of making the choice to stick with my party and if I decided to work with the family instead, how would I go about helping Dakir? And then rewind time to the point of like me going to the college, him plucking me and taking me to the underground facility, but instead of as a prisoner, but as an ally. What would have made me trust him? How long ago did I trust him? Why would I trust? Like, I'm trying to like walk through those paces and see if like at any point in my own mental faculties would I consider blocking off my memories, and why would I do it to myself? Because according to the facts that I know, as Anthony knows them, the previous Anthony was someone who was willing to commit atrocities to other people in order to further science. That is a hard truth that Anthony's starting to come to realize based on like the information that he was given from the dwarven woman and the fact that his memories are blocked. So whether or not that is my normal and everything that I am now is implanted memories, like I just don't know. So at this point, I think like Anthony needs to do some either really hardcore meditation, but we don't have time for that now because we got battle tomorrow.
It's that spring in the mountain that shows you your true self. That might be handy.
I'd rather not go there until at least I have my grandpa's other piece.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Digging through digging through my memories, have I ever been there before? Yep. Yep. Very weird and neat. Very
I do have an
coincident.
out of character question, and it's
What's
a
that, buddy?
hypothetical one. If your grandpa has enough power to give you vivid visions of his past, could he not unblock your memories of your own past?
I believe he tried that or something like that and was told by time itself that don't do that or you'll mess things up.
Fair.
Those are my aka every time I roll badly. The best description I have of this phenomena or what's happening to Anthony, it's kind of like what happens to V in Cyberpunk. Keanu Reeves gets shoved into your head and his memories are overtaking yours. So you have vivid visions of Keanu Reeves like playing rocking concerts, killing people, doing stuff that just seep into your memory as you're like walking through town.
Damn.
So yeah, this is a very similar concept. I was like, hey, that's great. But we have that wonderful little person gatekeeping the way through. We do have an option. We have that one fellow that can help us, but he requires a price.
All right. The horrible thing.
So either we either we fight the terrible thing that's in there, or we use the other devil's knowledge and bypass it. But we have to give him what he wants, and what he wants is one of his enemies that put him in that position out. Well, he wants that person into him, who's currently turned into some sort of object, as far as I can remember.
Yeah. I
So
really like the concept of killing a man for an evil being. Hmm.
I don't like it either, but this is balancing the life of one object versus the rest of the world.
But he's usually a person. Calling him an object is a bit
He's been an
accurate,
object
but
longer than he's been a person.
that is actually probably true at this point, yeah.
Look, as a doctor, I think at this point we just need to pull the plug.
Damn.
He's a vegetable.
Been a vegetable for 10,000 years.
But once again, we have no time.
Not right now.
So, maybe this time you guys will, help me when I really want to do something. That's not fair. I'm sorry. I'm just really bitter that my great-grandma, I found out who she was. I have more family than I thought I did, and now everybody's turning to the dark side, and here I am alone with my grandpa in my head.
Yeah.
And whether or not I turn into a bad person is kind of going to be revealed once Ashenura comes back, and he's either, hey, I'm a good guy, or hey, I'm a bad guy. Kind of really shows me which way I'm going to go.
Well, ultimately, it'll be your choice, whoever you are. But the you I know only wants to help people.
I'm sure the me that you don't know also wanted to help people. He's just more willing to do heinous things in order to get what he wants. I don't think I like that guy.
I think I'd like that guy.
Just whole family, real hate boner for the gods. Like really, just
Nothing against you, but I mean, that guy sounds like he'd get shit done.
I look over and I go, I could unmake you. And then I'll just keep walking.
I don't know how he would do that.
he's got a whole lot of weird chemical stuff going on. He could melt you. He could.
Yeah, but he just said he wouldn't.
Well, we'll see.
Jay, I'm wondering if this is. Oh, Anthony wouldn't fight fair. He would disease him and poison him until his body just can't fight anymore.
Yeah, Zakarias would pick a fight. That's the problem. He's the
But
type.
oh, but James wondering if this is how Albert Einstein felt like when or not Einstein. What's his face? God, they just made a movie about him. Guy who made the atom bomb.
Bomb guy.
You know, it starts with an H.
Nope, it's definitely not head. No,
Oppenheimer.
that's not an H. But yeah, it is Oppenheimer.
Yeah. Well, there's an H in there. Heimer.
Sure.
James wondering if this is how Oppenheimer feels, like the fact that he has the knowledge to nuke the world, but like not the desire to, and how do you live with that? Hell yeah. Fun fact.
Cool.
But yeah. Well, I'm going to bed.
Yeah, I think we should all have a rest.
You know, I think tomorrow I'm going to prepare all my offensive spells. Oh, wait, that's right. I don't have any.
Yeah.
I go to bed. Hey, how's it going? Great. Wonderful. Sorry, I'm in a bad mood and I'm taking it out on everybody. I apologize. Thank you. I'll walk.
Craterus? Sorry about that. Not much we could do, really.
There's a bit of a draft in there.
Bonryu decides he wants to, break something. It's probably going to get broken.
Yeah, speaking of which, I think we should probably dispatch anybody to start patching this. I'll take Twyla with me and at least delegate somebody to go do it. I did try.
You hear in the barn? We don't deserve it.
Don't listen to him. That's kind of you. I'll help as much as I can.
We shall put them in the stable.
Get
Do you have names?
Get old Antony on Wyvern back. That's pretty.
That's the best
Might as well
part. We
change
get
her.
to name them.
Hey, do we have names for them yet?
How undead wyverns? Will they be too upset if the wyvern ends up being a flying skeleton wyvern? Because I feel like if we give it to old Soren, it's gonna make some aftermarket adjustments to that thing, and I don't know how they'll feel about that.
Oh, he knows me too well.
Yeah.
Thank you, my lord.
It's His Majesty. I'm just kidding.
I honestly think
I heard it on a fucking show once. He's like, "You can call her Your Highness."
Well, Rio is generally sympathetic to Anthony's plight, but is more concerned with who he might have to fight. Actually, I missed the last episode. Yuki has not showed up yet, right? Yeah. So his main concern is still like he's here somewhere, and I'm gonna have to fight him, but.
Wait, was that Vlaakith? One of them would very obviously have been a Lich, I imagine.
I don't know. Does Fade know who that is? Oh wait.
Good.
Has he ever...
Slane, no.
When was Yuki in the same room as us? Has he been?
Never. He was in the same room with me.
So just
Actually,
the crazy Nightmare Realm stuff.
yeah.
And that was just Rio who would have seen that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Alright, we've given him a description, but he was an avatar of blood at the time, so, you know.
I think that's fair.
Well, now. So yes, Rio, how you feeling about all this?
Well, he's mostly just staring at his weapon and working up the courage to, do what is necessary tomorrow if it comes to that. So you see him kind of in his corner, and yeah. Actually, he probably has his little pawn out as well. So you probably see a little pawn that's roughly in the shape of another elf, which can probably deduce is probably Yuki, but yeah. Not looking very chipper, and not really looking forward to this.
Soren is just ready for a global fight.
Soren be like, can I turn this wyvern into a dead wyvern?
I've never had a flying skeleton before.
I want to put the head of one wyvern on the head of the other wyvern and put both wings on it.
No, the tail's the dangerous part. Just a tail at both ends. Yeah.
Yo, dog, I heard you like wyverns. So I put a wyvern on your wyvern so you can wyvern while you wyvern.
Who here has the best animal handling?
I got a +4.
I got
That's
a
solid.
too.
I think maybe the way to figure out who should be riding the wyverns is to have them fly around on them, and if you fall off, maybe it's not for you.
Did you fall off
Plus,
when you were training?
many times, but I had to get back on. It was required. We don't have enough time between now and the battle to teach you enough that it's going to matter.
I don't think we should. Yeah, I was gonna say I don't think we should. We don't think we should take these guys to battle.
I mean, just in general, though, having them, it's going to take time to learn.
I'll be back.
I would, yeah. I would think. Who needs to get close to battle? Doesn't Soren already have the Nightmare Horse and the cart?
No, that's real.
Is that Rio? Okay, well, so
You
JM
can ride it if you want.
and Soren, well, Anthony and Soren would probably be the best to give the wyverns to.
I need 2 wyverns. I need one for Lieutenant Bones. How's he supposed to get around? So he needs one for both? One for each foot? Yes.
Anyways, these are decisions for a different day. Let's get our rest and go off and possibly get hurt really badly tomorrow. I'll pile up some straw in the corner and I'll curl myself into a ball. Throw a couple blankets on myself as well to keep warm. I am ball man. I don't.
But most of us don't.
I
a
feel like
certain-
I'd sleep like a baby.
Soren thrives on this.
I lived in the Shadowfell. For God's sake.
At a certain point in the night, if I can't sleep, like because of just reasons or whatever, I'll just take a walk. Hopefully that will get me sleepy and then I can go to bed. I try not thinking of anything, if that makes sense. I'm just walking to walk for its sake, trying to clear my mind of everything, not letting the intrusive thoughts come in. But eventually they do come in. I start thinking of, you know, how we basically, shit the bed with this entire mission. We were not prepared as we should have been. But all the we things just turns to I. Like, I was not prepared. I was not ready for this. I was not. Basically, once again, doing the Anthony thing of putting the entire blame on himself. I turn my head. Hold on, I'm looking for my character. I don't know where. Oh, there it is. I was like, where'd it go? No, sorry, I didn't see which way I went. Okay, there he is. Okay, I see him. Hey, other grandpa. Did you know? Yes. Did you know? Of course you did. Why wouldn't you know? Is this like a well that's been like stoppered? Hmm. So all they need to do is, yeah. So it's relatively like you would have to deliberately try to open it. All right, then I'm just gonna hop
Let's
on
go
there
then.
and sit down on the well. Just like not everything is how it seems with me, huh? Or you, or with Takir, or with Melora, or with any. I figured. Because it seems that this powerful spell, whatever
What happened?
is, he's saying that he's the one responsible for her memories being
Who's
locked
he?
up. Oh, and the Mayan.
Oh, okay.
Grandpa. Other grandpa. Yeah, I just call him grandpa because it was easier. Also, I don't want people thinking Indamayan's my grandpa. I think like a couple people know, but like I still don't want that cat out of the bag. Thanks. So you're hoping her experiences doing good would sway her when she returns her memories? And what, am I in the same type of bid? So I was right all along. I'm just a piece of shit who probably found his moral compass at some point. No, I think you do know. You're not. It's not the right time to tell me. Which I get it. I get it. No, I did. Hell, me and Dakir and Melora. Yeah. And because I'm sworn to her, you're not allowed to touch me. Yeah. Up. Well, that's good to know. Well, hopefully, Sashinur would be your mother-in-law, right? Hmm. You know, you could have just not talked to her if you didn't like her. That was a joke. I have terrible charisma. Seems every member of my family has a bounding number of charisma, and here I am stumbling with my words. Anyways. And it's out of our hands at this point. Once they reveal her memories, Ashinura is going to do what she's going to do. Influence of her new self or her previous self be damned. We don't know. The mental strain on someone who has to do that, though. It's a cruel thing you're doing. Well, I'm not here to tell you made the good decision or the bad decision. So, yeah. You know what? I stand up and like I do a metaphorical lifting something off my shoulders and setting it on this well. I don't need that. Nothing in this world is all my fault. Especially since I'm not that important. Sounds familiar? Sounds very familiar. Good talk, Grandpa. Who am I kidding? Who am I kidding? I want family. Yeah, it's frustrating, isn't it? I'll continue wandering, and in my little heart of hearts, I'm hoping to run into Renzea. But after an hour of wandering,
Kind of
if
wondering
I
how
don't run into
Mirrodin
her,
feels actually about his friend dating his daughter.
he's not bringing it up, so not stepping into that landmine. But I will think it. So yeah, him and your daughter, huh? Well, it must have been hard to find someone who would at least be on par with whatever approval you would have set for yourself. Right. But you probably didn't care because it made her happy, right? Hmm. Yep. You know, I think that's what time is more pissed off of. You probably have a set number of like rewinds that you could have done in your life. And time probably got frustrated that you were using them to slap your son-in-law. Hmm. I see. Well, you should probably tell the party that. Gods are playing. They're playing. And we happen to be the toys. But Laura, help me. Do you have anything else instead of you that you can throw me a bone here? It's such a shame. Like, we have at least, I think we have at least equal number of parts here. Like, you're almost whole. Why am I not as... Yeah. 2/3. Yeah, I was gonna say, I think
he has
you had,
2.
yeah, I have 2.
It does occur to me that Morva presently is at least working with perhaps the most powerful team around, and the fact that he's not complete yet is suspicious. They aren't in a hurry to put him back together, maybe.
That or he's hit a roadblock like we have, where they're not sure they can defeat whatever is the last line of defense.
I'm sorry, not sure that team can take something on? I don't know about that.
Just as if we had the saviors on our side, if we were to take on that pit fiend, wouldn't be easy, but we could probably do it. Maybe with a couple of casualties here and there. You know her better than I do. I mean, I've only met her once, but she seemed kind. A lot of the things that happened are intentional. For example, Dakir has us dead to rights constantly, and yet he won't finish the job. But I think, from what we can ascertain, is the reason he does that is because he just doesn't want to do what he's doing. He wants someone to understand why he's doing what he's doing. Oh. I'm gonna tell them. But yeah, how come he's more powerful, or he's at least making oh god. Like like we should have the same number of pieces. How come I'm not exploding with like magical energy that lets me manipulate time and space or whatever the hell you guys are doing? I don't think my body will ever be strong enough for something like that. I'd rather not. I'd rather not test that theory. Is it just that? Is it just that my body's not strong enough? Maybe you should have gone to someone else. Anyways.
It's fine. We've since learned that everything has true sight always.
I walk into the into the building, kind of brush off whatever snow fell on me as I was out there, see if anybody else is awake. All right, my party doesn't sleep. I'm the only one who needs sleep.
Mm-hmm.
Evening.
Hey, Anthony.
Hey,
Is literally everyone else awake? Like, is anyone else asleep?
Let's see. Soren's also an elf.
Does Slane need sleep now, or after
Slane
his-
sleeps. Slane sleeps.
Yeah.
Zakarias sleeps, I believe. I can't think of any reason he wouldn't.
Yeah.
A mostly normal, slightly dragony man. Giant thing.
I'll look at half the party sleeping, and I'll tell them in the morning. Ah,
I don't think
Fine.
everyone's asleep yet.
I'll start kicking people awake. Got a news flash. I need a reveal to everyone. Wake up.
Oh. What's happened, Anthony? What now?
Yeah, so I found out who'd blocked off Ashinura's memories and who's responsible.
Oh. Who? Who? Why? Who and why?
I don't know why, but I know. Well, I suspect I know why, but it's more of the who. Well, the good news is it wasn't the bad guys.
Uh-huh.
It was our good old benefactor.
Endymion?
Endymion, yes.
Yes, that is how you're supposed to say that. I don't know. I say it that way every time. Oh well.
He put the mental block into Ashinura's head, and, well, I guess he's been keeping it up there this entire time.
Hmm. Why?
From how he tells it, he wanted her to see how the other half lives, if that makes sense.
Oh.
With
Huh.
Ashinura being my relative, also being a member of Old Kyburn, or Kaiseri, I should say. Sorry. I was looking at Kyvern's name when I said it. Old Kaiseri. She probably was not on our side, quotations, when everything started. So Nemayan plucked her, blocked her memories, and then set her on a path where instead of helping do evil, she was helping to do good. With the hope that one day, with enough work, if she were ever to regain her memories, she might not be so inclined to help the opposition.
Well, that's certainly a plan. I guess we'll see if that pays off.
He's not sure, but it is his plan.
Speaking of, it's just occurring to me that his wife is trying to kill him.
My family's complicated. Anyways, well, I think that's everything. I'm going to bed. And I plop and fall asleep.
Added a note to self, ask Morgan why she's trying to murder her husband.
Did that actually get the charges, or? Sure gave the formula, but not so much. Good old Lieutenant Bones. Can we ever cure his blindness? Did he get the lesser restoration or no?
I
Doesn't
mean,
seem to have blindness.
I'd assume just resummoning him would also get rid of it.
I don't know. I don't know how skeletons see anyways, so I can't tell you.
I was about to say, is it a long rest? Sorry, I'm still trying to get my kids in bed. They've been a pain tonight. I did have one question. Yes. That spell that fucking Fade put on me, Slane. It was that aid or something in that spell that also, like, I believe puts exhaustion. But I don't remember the particulars of that and don't have access to it to look.
Are you talking about Slane's Loyal Knight or whatever it is?
Yeah, he had told me there was something in it that had given exhaustion, but I don't remember what it was. It's been so long since he casted it, I don't remember.
Maybe if you break the medallion, I think there's some penalty or something. I don't remember.
Okay, so there's no level of exhaustion to it. I really thought there was.
And you're bad at attacking things that aren't what he says to attack. Other than that, I don't think there's any.
I thought it was after the spell ends, there's a, like, the player character takes 2 levels of exhaustion or something like that. I know he had, it was like a, it's not haste. The fuck was it? I don't, I'd have to go back. It's been too long since then. Yeah. Three feet. Charm frighten. Interesting. I'll have to ask him about it when I see him next. See if he remembers anything on it. But I'm not worried about it. I swear it was like an aid, though. The effects that came up, it was like aid of something. I don't remember. It's been too long.
Drink a weird potion.
No, I swear it was something he casted. I don't know. I'll ask him when I see him next. I'm not worried about it.
Oh yeah, that was nice. Still wrote like garbage,
Yeah.
but you know, the thought was nice anyways. I don't think there's any base spells that give exhaustion that he would have, like, other than like wish maybe. Being resurrected sometimes can do that sort of thing, but I don't think there's any normal spells that. It means you can't move for a round, right, or take actions. You're like just kind of stuck for a round. Yeah, I mean inconvenient, but not like exhaustion. I mean, if you'd like to have a couple levels of exhaustion just for fun, I mean, I guess.
I'm good. Why'd you do it to my IRL body? You made my IRL body tired. You made Caleb tired, not Zacharias.
Okay. I suppose so. How are we getting there? Oh, he's. How much is he? He Blade Singer Monk, is that right? Yeah, all right. He's got enough levels to get us a teleport, sure. I forget that. I forget you're a wizard. You most of the time when we're fighting, you end up punching me a lot. It's very different. Hey, we're gonna go try and save the last forest dragon. You guys coming along? So what are the limitations of the number of people we can teleport there?
7 or 8. Yeah.
But that's like the party and Lieutenant Bones. So okay. Ah. Kind of wish I'd picked up a rock while I was there. Oh. I mean, I can create a model, I suppose. You want me to click minor illusion, or I think I have something slightly better too. I got silent image. What do you want? All right.
Basically a 3x3 square.
Where there was some form of some plinth or something in front of the door, I think. I mean, I can keep changing the image, right? Hmm.
Might give you an opportunity to think about it.
Yeah, guess that works.
I'll be back in a sec. Oh, geez, does that mean I get my spell slot back?
Yeah, I can head downstairs. The kids are finally in bed. And yeah, be better for me to head
He's
downstairs anyways. Be less intrusive for them.
he says that.
Yeah. Yeah. You just sit here chilling.
The loading going. I don't seem to be loading anything. Yeah, that's good. Weather is suddenly taking a turn for the worse.
You know, if Mayang just didn't stick his dick into, you know, I mean, sure, my character wouldn't be here, but at the same time, like,
Whole thing
Bro.
whole thing could have been prevented centuries ago. what you'll have to do with your time powers.
I'll have to go back in time and stop that from happening. With the only way I know how. By following a little show I like to call Three's Company. No, wait, not Three's Company. Futurama. That's the show.
Oh no.
If you're thinking what I'm thinking of, hell yeah. Because it's stupid.
I am. Oh no.
Hell yeah. I can't wait for everyone to yell at him.
That will likely be faster.
I take out the magic carpet. Can they be reasoned with?
How do they feel about Andromachus?
Well, I mean, could be extra help along the way if they do show up.
That's a great question.
Have
Don't
you
mind me.
seen anything of the future that might suggest what their plans are exactly?
You should really try yoga.
Downward Dragon? Do we know anything about why they want him dead? Hmm. What do we know about Force Dragons? Anything? Victor? You probably know more about him than most. What does he do? What? Huh. I think it's been explained to me that the names on the those doors, at least some of the names, may have been beings that aren't like Endymion, where the name will hurt you if you try and read it, or
Well then,
What happens when we try to like copy it down or like right? They're like
copy it
could
down
we
though.
like instead of trying to write it down as like a name, try to just like interpret it as a drawing that just jots it down. And maybe we'll figure a way around this later on, or
No, it'd be easy enough to
he's
copy
even
down. Just need a piece
yeah.
of paper and like a piece of charcoal or whatever, and you rub over. Like, have you ever done that with a?
Oh.
Then you have a neat piece of paper that gives people headaches. Maybe causes their heads to explode.
the last person we tried to make understand the words, we almost killed on accident.
No, that was Endymion's name, I think.
Could we not bring bones, or did we just forget to put them on the map? Okay.
I think he was elsewhere on the screen, back at the mansion.
Gotta give everyone the combat buffs. Is Victor Mervain joining us in combat?
Yep. This is maybe his last battle, but yeah.
Hoorah!
Why did Inspiring Leader give 31?
I don't know. That does seem like too many.
Oh, it's adding your healing aura, I think.
Is it?
It's gotta be, right? So 1d10 plus 4. I'm like, wow, this is a lot.
I think it's only supposed to work on spells too. Remove what, 7? Is it?
14. It should be it should be 20. So minus 11 if you got 30.
Would be
Oh,
faster
damn
to
it,
remove
Bobby.
it and then re-add it. Like just have him recast it after removing. I've edited myself down to 20.
What's the other one that I? Or 8. Oh, Zakarias. You gotta heal yourself to full.
Ah, easy.
My aid does not heal for some reason. I even dragged and dropped a new aid. It still doesn't work.
I got it.
Then I guess I would just ask the group for 6 of the frontliners that would like aid.
Where is Twyla?
Six for what?
I could put 8 on 6 more people.
I think I'm gonna save. Well, like if you use it as a buff, you can't use it as like a range pickup tool. So
No one would happen to have a hero's feast or anything, right?
those are cleric things,
Maybe
right?
Wayland, but that would have been really hero's breakfast.
So, actually, is that a cleric? I don't remember. I don't think anyone here would have it.
I think Drew is gonna.
Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, if they've got extra room at the table.
Which one had Adra and which one had Renzea? Oh boy.
Anthony,
Wayland,
you're asking the
probably.
real questions.
I feel like I'm in high school again. I had to pick which friend group I'm going to sit with today. I go with Renzea. But I do invite Adra to come with us. Like, hey, I'm going to this party. You want to come? Okay. Now I don't feel bad because I invited her.
Is there any difference between the two?
Yeah, different rolls for the D10s.
Right.
Real fast.
Hey, wait, does that heal at all?
So this one down below that has all these people.
Does
in
my
it,
healing
the right
aura
one.
affect that at all?
Like it's yeah, it's more
Ah.
like a. It does the aid thing where like because it gives you max HP, it also like brings you up to it. So like if it gives you 5 max HP, it also heals you by 5. So you're not. So if you were missing hit points, then
Alrighty then.
All right, what was my option again? Sorry.
Like we just know the savior's better. I feel like that would be the default.
I think that's probably true.
Yeah, I probably am gonna go with the Saviors group here.
Seeing the number difference, I'll go with the casted people. No clue who they are, but I'll go with them. But if you can for me, Des, put Goldbuster onto my Lieutenant's Bound character sheet, not the token. So every time I drag it out, he has it. I almost forgot he even had it.
I'd like to think you and Lieutenant Bones are a package deal for that, so you're sitting there at the end of the table and, Lieutenant Bones is at his own little giant skeleton stable, and but he's participating as well.
Probably savior.
Probably saviors. Okay then.
Yeah, he just had the long rest, so he sure would be. Two sevens and then eights.
That is not applying automatically.
Lol.
So first roll was the savior, second roll was the other group. Haha. Our party was just slightly cooler. What a woman. Too bad I'm not pursuing her.
Now
And
this
again,
is
when I think of what, go for it.
this is 14 max HP or temporary HP?
It's max.
Okay.
Is there a little spot for increased max HP?
I said, isn't there temporary maximum hit points?
There's a little section next to the temporary hit points that's called plus max.
It just adds a little purple bar.
Look at me doing stuff.
Listen, he can sure chew on the food.
He gets blinded without eyes. So, are we above having him not able to eat?
He's blind without eyes and full without stomach. Had a glass of enchanted milk. Made his bones real strong. Already, yeah? Oh.
You silly goose.
Oh, is it going to try and increase our max HP?
Yeah, it's asking for a reaction to absorb elements. I'm gonna guess that's a no. odd.
It is asking if I'd like to uncanny dodge Heroes Feast.
I like to just miss.
Absorb elements. I'm going to absorb them into my digestive system.
Remote dialogue.
Wow, it asked me if I wanted to protect all these people with my fancy shield.
Yeah, do it. Collect all that extra bonus HP.
Without Slane?
The retard.
How important is having a full caster? Because, well, I guess we've got several probably here.
I'm not worried about our party.
Mhm.
I'm not worried about our party. I'm worried more about theirs, to be honest.
Okay, well, hmm. I got like what? Jam, no, this is a Friday, so you don't have to go early.
Well, I do because I work tomorrow.
Oh, never mind.
Oh, damn.
And
We need to figure out why they didn't make this one.
I feel like he's sleeping.
That's possible.
He's a tired boy. But hey, we made progress, and that's the important thing. We're on the cusp of battle.
Is there anything plot-wise that isn't a fight that has to happen before we can have the fight? All right. If we can get up to the fight, that's good enough, I think. How dare they thwart our thwarting of their
But El General, there is the plan. We shall plan around the plan that they plan around our plan. With zeppelins. Really, I'm the only one. Damn it.
Oh,
Those are not very friendly to us.
I have things that I might be able to do for that, actually. Maybe. I have a dominant monster. I'll
Well,
probably
remember
talk in,
they probably have legendary resistances.
maybe.
Yeah, they
Maybe.
have that.
I'm agreeing with you. Maybe. That's fine. It's maybe. Yeah, it's been a long fucking time. It could be a nice red dragon. You never know.
Nah.
Oh yeah, is Tiamat still around? I see. So not Bahamut either. Really?
Guys, look, it's Tiamat the dragon. Literally, that's session 1 for the poor D&D animated cartoon people. They
Oh,
run into Tiamat the dragon.
Oh yeah. Imagine that being your first session.
That is a mean dungeon master.
I think she shows up several times through the series.
Yeah, she's like the recurring villain besides what's his face. But literally, episode 1, they walking by. There's a cave. Look, it's Tiamat the dragon. They run away.
I don't know if Tiamat was a goddess at that point, but yeah, still
Nah,
Tiamat. Like
still Tiamat.
it's Tiamat. Far too many
Speaking
heads,
of-
all of them with a breath weapon.
Any of y'all seen Secret Levels
Hmm.
on Amazon Prime?
oh, I
have.
keep forgetting to watch
don't
that.
remember now.
If you've seen episode 1, oh baby,
Oh, it was so good. It's
the
coming back
D&D
to me.
episode.
Oh, I'd watch that movie.
Dude, me too. But the moment the dragon was like, "Hey, don't worry, I got this," I'm like, "You don't understand, Mr. Dragon. That PC, that player character is built different." Because the dragon starts coughing.
Anything.
Yeah, we'll stop it here.
I think so.
And I gotta go to bed. I got 5 hours before I go to work. Oh, buddy.
How much are we
Look at
expecting
me
for the
go.
big capstone?
7,000.
And usually for an arc, yeah. You probably have several weeks to figure out how much exactly. I don't remember.
7,000. I'm kidding.
I honestly don't know, Des.
Oh,
Yeah,
probably.
that was a huge chunk.
300.
I believe it was Infinity Inspiration. I believe.
I have an infinite amount, and wishes for some reason.
I think we just win D&D.
I just one.
Yeah, that one. That's yeah.
No. Promise.
Okay.
Don't tempt me with a good time, Des. Hey man,
My
I had a campaign for you, and then people stopped showing up.